If you've ever had an elder in your life who's had a bad fall and broken a bone, you probably know how devastating a health setback that can be. Some studies have found that the survival rate for a woman who falls and breaks her hip is only about 50% in the first year after she breaks that hip. That's a pretty low figure. I have a woman in my life who had her first hip fracture a little over a year ago, and so far she's beaten the odds. She's still alive, but she's not doing nearly as well as she could be. Well-chosen programs of strength and conditioning can help elders of all sexes stay strong enough and maintain good enough balance that they prevent or seriously delay that first fall. Indeed, because exercise, particularly weight-bearing exercise, tends to help us preserve the density and strength of our bones, a well-chosen exercise program can often give people a better odds of surviving a fall even when they have one. These facts are something that I tried to get across to this elderly woman friend of mine when I saw her about a year before she fell. And unfortunately, although she got it in principle, she was never able to rebuild her gym habits, which she had had in the past, in time to spare herself the fall that she eventually had. And it's tragic to see somebody go through this, because recovery from breaking bones is never easy, even for young folks, but the older we get and the more fragile we get, the tougher it is, and the less likely it is that we'll recover fully or at all. And yet, aging is not inevitable, other than the sense that we're going to continue to pile up the days. It doesn't mean that our bodies inevitably break down at the same rate. Over and over, when they study people who maintain an active lifestyle, and especially continue on with weight-bearing activities, they find that people have a better odds of not falling in the first place and of surviving the fall and recovering if they have one. Weight-bearing exercise delays bone loss. It slows the process of bone density reduction way down. It's just something that's been studied over and over, and it's hugely protective. And it's never too late to start. But it is a good idea to start as soon as possible, because the more of this you can do, the younger you are, and the stronger you already are, and the denser your bones start off, it's going to be easier to preserve all of that. But they've done studies with people in their 80s and 90s who had no particular commitment or investment in strength training, who they put into some strength training, and those elders tended to make improvements across the board. If you've made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you. Second of all, if this video or any of my others have entertained you, made you smile, taught you something, given you some support on your own journey for mental or physical health and fitness, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if that's too much of a commitment right now, please at least give it a thumbs up. Thanks for your time, thanks for your support, thanks for your attention. Go kick some butt, including your own, in a good way. Love ya.